Happy Mardi Gras season, everyone. I thought this would be a great time to make beignets. Whoop, whoop. We're making beignets. So I'm using a recipe by, one sec. So this dessert by 2 beignet recipes has 140 reviews and 4.5 stars. So it takes an hour and 30 minutes of prep time and then 10 minutes to cook. So we'll see how it goes. The instructions seem pretty straightforward. Yeah, let's get started. Okay, so let's talk ingredients. We are going to need 1.5 cups of active dry yeast, 2 tablespoons of vegetable shortening, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 3 tablespoons of milk, 1 1/4 tablespoon of flour, a pinch of salt, 2 cups of some type of frying oil, 1 cup of powdered sugar. Need 1 egg for an egg white. I did buy this cool little frying guide, so that way whenever we're making them, we don't have to use tongs and deflate the beignets. So first, we need to go and make the yeast, or let that rise for a little bit, and then once we do that, we'll make the dough mixture and then have to let it rise so that way it's nice and fluffy. Okay, so the dough is done. I plastic wrapped it, and we are going to let it rise for about an hour, come back to it. The dough turned out pretty well. I am a little nervous because the vegetable shortening was kind of still, like, not totally liquefied. So I'm nervous that there's going to be, like, chunks of, or not like chunks, but, like, there's going to be little pockets of heavy vegetable shortening. But we'll see. So we'll put this in the fridge and then go ahead and let it rise. Hey everyone, it's the next day. Actually got really tired last night, so didn't finish the beignets, but totally plan on finishing them today. The dough has risen for about, like, I want to say maybe like 13-14 hours, so it's pretty well risen, looks really good. So I think the next step is we just need to roll it out and then fry. So here is the dough. It looks pretty good if you ask me compared to last night. So I'm gonna pull out the instructions and we'll go from there. Okay, so I wanted to take a quick break and show you guys outside. I live in Texas and it never gets like freezing, but look at these trees. I don't know if y'all can tell, they are covered in ice. So crazy. Okay, so now that we're back inside from the freezing cold, we are going to dump out the dough, roll it out, cut it into some squares, and then fry it. Yeah. Okay, so I got the first batch frying. I set a timer for 2 minutes, and then I'll flip them, and hopefully they look nice and airy. So, hopefully they're going to turn out pretty good. Alright, they're done. They look pretty good if you ask me. I do have to say that, like, some of them weren't perfect pillowy, and then others, and partially probably because I had the temp way too high, were just flat. So, note to self, make sure to have a thermometer. Okay, so time to try them. I already mentioned this, but I want to mention it again. There are some of them that are kind of like this one. I don't know if y'all can tell, it fell a little flat compared to like this. So compared to this one, but I think overall good. So let's try them. Nice and airy. So, I think overall, it's a solid beignet, and I think they would be so much better if I would have had like a thermometer and been able to take the temperature of the oil, because then it wouldn't have been so hard. However, I think overall it's a really good recipe. Do I prefer Disneyland beignets? Oh yeah, but they're pretty good for homemade beignets. So if you're in the Mardi Gras spirit and you were like, I can't be in New Orleans this year because of the pandemic, unfortunately, but or you can't be, but it's just not the same. So if you're missing a little bit of that, you can totally make these beignets, and I think they're awesome. So I recommend. 10 out of 10. See you guys next time.